Okay, let me test it. I have some technical difficulties, but let me make sure. Uh, okay, we're back. Okay, now we're cooking now. Okay, we're cooking now. All right. If it ain't one thing, it's another, right? Dang, man. Let me go over here and fix something real fast. If it ain't one thing, it's another, man. Straight up. Put persistent stream key, copy that stream key, and then go back. Something must have got knocked out, so I got to go here and check my settings real quick. Go to my main outputs. Um, Change that stream key. Change it to persistent stream key. Paste that one in. Save output. Okay. Then go live there, and I think we working right. Um, Facebook should be working too. Go live there, and we're good. Okay, man, it's a lot that goes into production, man. It's a lot that goes into production, bro. Straight up, right? Let me refresh this here. Um, and let me pin this here. Okay, doing a lot, man. You're doing a lot when you yeah yeah you're doing full blown projections, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean you're being a producer. You know what I'm saying? So people don't know, but damn, I got two chats up. Oh, gotta get one of those out of there. Appreciate it, Pat. Definitely, we all cook, man. You've been cooking. Everybody been cooking now lately. That's lit, man. Yes, sir. That's definitely lit. Man, I still got a couple more projections. Things I need to do here. Hmm. Okay. What about this one here? Hmm. Okay, that's good. That's good. Man, technical difficulties left and right, man. Ain't gonna stop the stream though. All right, so let me go over here. Mm, Let me delete this. Move that to trash real quick. Okay, let me find that one again. It's always something, man. Always something. Okay, we back. We back. Good day yesterday. Wasn't my favorite slate, but still a good day. Yeah, they do. That's interesting, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Pin that. And then slide over here. Move that. 10 that. All right, we good now. Extra good. Should be. Ah. Woo. All right. How many games we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 games. Slate looks good to you? Looks good to me too, man. Definitely. Yesterday, did give out those plays yesterday. Drop this into the Dub Club here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We cast them all, right? Except for this Darius Garland 10 assists, but we did get to his regular line. Did get to his red line. That was a ladder right there. Got to his 7. Got to his 8. He missed the 10. It is what it is. Cast them all. Even a few of the leans that translated over to green, right? Six pick, prize pick, no problem, right? Cash it, cash that, and a series of plays, man. All the plays, we definitely played them straight. I played them straight. It was landing on the 773. That's my area code, so I had to play that. It was a live bet there, and this was a 597 parlay that I just threw in and that ended up cashing. But the straights, for the most part, definitely all the straights cash. So, it is what it is. Got in there and got in. Max Struss was a sweater. He got there late. So shout out to him, man. He was the MVP yesterday. But, we got it in, right? So that's one thing. Let me check the injury news. Any injury news here? Alex Caruso is questionable. That's interesting. More likely, those early questionable tags lead to be out. Matisse Thybulle, great defensive player. He's available to make his season debut. Both adding to that defense. But excuse me, for the Portland Trailblazers. Mm, uh, Sohan, Exum, Clark, Nurkic, Robert Williams, Matisse Thybulle, Brandon Williams, Jaden Springer, all questionable. Doubtful Keontae George, Kai Jones, and Charles Bassey out. Vince Williams not and Luke Kennard not on the injury report. Okay, so there we have that. One slip I got sold. Murphy and Naismith hit their rebounds, but they took one away from their both and gave them rebounds to someone else. Stat corrections. Terrible. Hate it, man. Sometimes when it don't work your way, that's terrible, man. That just means we're gonna get them today. That's all that means. You know, that's all that means. I did sprinkle in a few spots today. I'll let you guys know when I get there. One spot I sprinkled in right here today, but we got this game here. We got a couple questionable tags here for this Detroit game. I mean this OKC game, right? So at the end of the day here, SGA is SGA. They'll be without Jalen Williams, right? So that's one thing we need to take heed to. Um, if you want to get to SGA, get to him. I mean that's my theory there. You know what it is. 33.5 point prop versus this team. He's averaging about 35. Got him for 33 this year. He had 11 rebounds and about 4 or 5 assists that game. Don't really need to go into convulsions about his numbers. Either you're gonna get there or not. That's the play, right? We've been knew that SGA. I mean, Williams was out. So if you want, you could have got to that number yesterday. Losing Dort. I did set to the side his rebounds, right? He's over this number 5 or 10. And I just think, the minutes equal opportunity here, right? He definitely should get it around 30 minutes plus. Scrappy rebounder at times. And for the last 6 games, they've given up this rebound line. So, it'll be a parlay piece if I do go there. It's at minus 172, but I did put it over there as a parlay piece. Still contemplating on if I want to get there or not. Well, actually, they're over this line in a 5 of 10, last 10. So we'll see, right? Anything else? One more play I actually got here, right? Aaron Wiggins probably going to be in there. He's over his 1.5 3 point line in 8 of his last 10 3 point and 8 of his last 10 games. It's a parlay piece. It's two threes. I mean, not nothing to really take. I mean, take it to consideration. If he gets there, he gets there. It's a lean. I mean, it's nothing. It's just a parlay piece. So it's like not that much that I really want to talk about in regard to that number. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get there or not. What I did get to was Chet Holmgren. I took the over 15 and a half points for him. Let me see something here. Okay, let me put that over there. I took the over 15 and a half points for him. It's a play on the number. He should be, 2A, 2B in this scenario here. The usage should be there. I think he gets over 10 shots. I think he got a good chance to hit this number in the absence of Williams, right? So I took the 6. I took the 12 and a half. Not looking. I mean the 15 and a half. Not really concerned with the defense first position or anything of that nature when it comes to this play. It's just a play on. It's basically a play on him and his number, right? So at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? Uh, like I said, not much research went into that play. I just made the play. If it takes an L, it takes an L, right? Versus Boston, he hasn't faced this team this year. This will be the first time he faced this team. We'll see what's going to happen, right? When you're looking at numbers and things like that, last 10 games, the opponents are over this number, and 6 of their last 10 games there from a power forward standpoint. And the 1.5 threes could definitely be in play as well. He just got to, he's the type of guy, if he hits that first one or the second one, he'll probably keep going. So it's a possibility he can't hit the 1.5 threes, but power forwards are over this 3 point line versus this team in 7 of their last 10 games. So the spot is there for them, right? The spot is there for him. There's a pathway where he can get there, right? Sometimes you can get into a 3 point shooting match with this team. So we'll see. So Chet Holmgren, the 15 points, official play for me. That's my official from this game so far. I didn't look at a lot of other plays I didn't look at. Um, Hartenstein rebound prop sitting at 10.5. He got there last time. No, he only had 10 last time he played this team on January. But I want to see what the injuries look like on the other side here because I need to decipher a few things because you got let me see here. You got Kristaps Porzingis is probable. I want to say questionable, probable. Jason Tatum questionable, probable. Um, it's no telling, right? They could be gearing up for this game, right? They could be gearing up for this game. Couldn't talk you off of that. He's going to be out there. That's a play that I did overlook. I have to go back and go back to that one. I did overlook that play, right? Uh, the rebounds are one of my favorite to bet, and I think at 5.5, I think it's doable. It's going to be out there. I think it's doable. Right? I do think it's doable. If this was 4.5, I would have been gone, right? And it probably opened up at 4.5. I think it did open up at 4.5. Let's take a look here. mm. Plus 118. Mm. I bet you this opened up at 4.5. And it got bet down. Bet up. I bet. Mm. Either way it go though, yeah. So, hmm. Check gonna make me pay for this 15 points too. Watch. He gonna get there. This 15 and a half, he gonna get there. It's gonna take him 30 years to get to that motherfucker. Watch. Mm-mm. We gonna see though. Where was I at? I forgot where the fuck I was at. Looking at the threes, man. Looking at the threes. I want to take a look here. OKC. Hmm. So where's OKC? Number two. So OKC is number two. What's up, Dwayne? What's up, Dwayne Darville? How you doing, man? Haven't seen your name in a while, if I've seen it. But welcome to the, welcome to the stream. Don't know if you're a regular. Hopefully you are. Drop a like though. People, drop a like, man. Drop a like for me. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Drop a like for me though, man. Let me know. Let me know, y'all. Uh, I got nine in there. And drop a like for me, please. That'll be awesome. Um, Catch and shoot 3-point attempts, right? This is a 3-point shooting team here, right? This Boston team. So over the course of the season, these are attempts. They're giving up the second most catch and shoot 3-point attempts, right? So I could filter this to, let's just filter this to Boston, okay? And that's Boston. Catch and shoot points right here. More than likely, these are predicated uh, off of um, off of threes, I would say. And let's see, catch and shoot. These are averages. These are averages, right? And if you can look at a lot of, so I'm looking at Derek White. So he's averaging 7.3 catch and shoot points, right? So he's averaging 7.3 catch and shoot points. So at the end of the day here, that's got to be two threes, like two threes. That'll be like 6 points, and then the rest of it is whatever it is. So you got Peyton Pritchard, 6.9. That's about two threes. Derek White, that's about two threes on the catch and shoot. Kristaps Porzingis, that's about two threes, 2.5 threes on the catch and shoot, whatever the case may be. Um, hmm. Versus versus oh, so they only played one game. Okay, they only played one game. I'll go with OKC then. Fuck it. So that game they played OKC, Horford had six catch and shoot points. There had to be two threes. Jaylen Brown, one, that was 1 3. Kristaps Porzingis, that was 1 3. Hauser, that was 1 3. Okay. So, hmm. Okay. So he must have had an off game. White must have had an off game there. He hit two threes. He hit two threes. He went 2 for 11 for three. That was on January 5th. So the attempts are still going to be there, right? He's just going to have to make them. The attempts were there. So I still like him, right? I still like him. At 3.5 threes, I think he can get there. I still like him. It's going to be interesting to see who guards him. I wonder who guards him. So, this game here, I'll probably look at this game for same game parlays. 4.5 rebounds for Drew Holiday. The shooting guards are getting off in the threes for this 1.5 threes. And the rebounds, they're giving up their rebounds. Drew Holiday, his rebounds should be in play here, right? Five is it's a kind of steep number. He's over the number 6 or 10 though. He can get big. He will be out there. I'm quite sure he'll have SGA. You stay out of foul trouble. I can see him instance where he get to his rebounds for sure. Yeah. He'll say Randall, Tatum, and SGA for 8 assists. Probably that sounds okay. I don't know. I've been playing Randall's assists all the whole time, man. He been had like I've been killing it. Randall assists, laddering him every day. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today, but I've been laddering him every day. Did you see during and pool people decided to join the push party? I didn't even see that. Damn, I didn't see that. I have to catch that on Twitter. What's up, Mackie? What's up? So yeah, hmm, what's this? What is Holiday's assist prop? 3.5. Hmm. Let's see something here. So OKC and Boston, truth be told, they can give up a decent amount of ancillary rebounds, right? They can do that. So it's a lot of people rebounds. It's a lot of people rebounds that's in play, right? Hmm. I'm trying to see how I want to attack this guy. I'm probably just going to end up put some rebounds out there for some of these guys here. Jalen Brown, he's over this. His assist prop. He's over his assist prop at 3 or 4. His rebound is sitting at 6.5, 2 of 3, and then versus this team, the minutes will be there for him for sure. Jason Tatum is going to be an interesting rebound candidate, right? Uh, it's like every other game he's had versus this team since 2022. He's had 10 rebounds or better. Do want to know who's going to be in and out, right? Because when they run their starting lineup with everybody healthy, it's Porzingis and Horford out there, and him. Mm. Yeah, it's probably going to be a same game parlay atmosphere for me. All right, Mackie. Mackie sent me Mackie sent me some plays. I'm gonna show y'all the plays in a minute. Let me see something here. Let me refresh this here. Okay, Caruso. Caruso just might be out. This should be a good game, but I'm not forcing anything, so it is what it is. Or Horford, Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday. So like I said, we gotta see what the injury news gonna be here. I expect Tatum questionable, Brown questionable, Porzingis questionable. I truthfully expect all these guys to play. That's where I'm at with that. So I'm telling you right now, outside of these right here, so Dort 3.5 rebounds is a parlay piece. Andrew Wiggins the 1.5 threes. I can't talk you off of that. But my official play from this game is 15.5 points for Chet Holmgren. He gonna have to go ahead out there and sell me, right? The rest of that shit, it's gonna be same game parlay atmosphere for me, right? Maybe do a bankroll build or something like that. Who knows, right? The threes are in play. Just showed you guys. They do give up the second most over the course of the season. OKC give up the second most catch and shoot 3-point attempts, not makes 3-point attempts. So if Boston is on, they're gonna be able to hit the three. If they hot, they're gonna be able to hit the three, right? So that's what I'm gonna leave you with right there. I ain't even finna go out here and say picking these spots and getting on about our business, right? It is what it is. Let me take a quick intermission because Mackie did. Let me check these plays right here for Mackie real fast, bro. Let's see. Show y'all what he put in so we can keep it moving. Um, what was that? Instagram. All right, so he in the chat too. He sent me Derek White, 9 rebounds and assists. Couldn't talk you off of that. Jalen Wells, we'll get to that game, but 5 rebounds and assists there. Um, all these are overs. Derrick Jones, 3.5 rebounds and assists. What's that? 3.5 rebounds and assists, huh? That looks interesting. Um, Kevin Durant, rebounds and assists. This is a rebound assist ticket here. Um, Donovan Clingan, rebounds and assists at 10.5. Christian Braun, rebounds and assists, 8. Interesting. Next play here is points and rebounds, assists, points and rebounds, assists play. Dort, 5.5 rebounds and assists. Couldn't talk off of that. Josh Green, 4.5 rebounds and assists. Um, Marketing, 6 rebounds and assists versus Memphis. I like that pace up matchup. Anything can happen there. Jamal Shead, under 16 points, 16.5 points in the rebounds. Interesting. Kind of coincides there. I got interest in his points. We'll get to that game. I mean, his assists. We'll get to that game. But Max Christie, 21.5 PRAs. It's a rematch here. Jay McDaniel's been killing it, right? 19.5 points plus rebounds. He's been killing it. And the last ticket he's got here is Quinn Grimes, 19.5 points. Jakob Poeltl, 15.5 points. Jaden McDaniels, 14.5 points. Nikhil Walker-Alexander, 7.5 points. Mike Conley, 1.5 threes. He's been in that neighborhood. I like that. I got interest in that. 6.5 rebounds for Julius Randle, right? So those are plays right there for Mackey. You guys like those plays, it is what it is, right? So get back to where we were. He said, I am been on the losing street of parlays, so may do singles. Yeah, man. Got to make a profit. Definitely, man. You got to do them singles, man. Like I said, I do straight. That's my first thing, right? That's the first thing I come out doing, swinging with my straights, man. If you follow me on Twitter or something like that, what I dropped early in the Dub Club, um, I dropped them. Then I posted it later on, but shit, I dropped these yesterday, right? Then I tweeted it out later on, but Holmes, Cunningham, Nisi, Struss, Garland, Mobley, everybody got there. Everybody cashed, except for Garland's rebounds. Regular line cash, but this was a ladder, right? At 10 assists, the 10 assists didn't get that, but he cashed his real line. Then you can start mixing and matching things, right? Altering stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, those are my straights right there. You got to get those straights in, bro. Help the bankrolls be healthy. If Kessler plays, he'll smash at points plus rebounds. Yeah, he definitely. But these teams are tanking, so that's something that you have to take heed to. We'll get to that game. This game here, we're sitting at the Charlotte Hornets at Atlanta Hawks here. We got an over under a 236 in this spot. Atlanta 8.5 point favorites, right? So I took a glance at this game here. I do have an official play in this game. Uh, so from a defense standpoint, I expect Dyson Daniels to probably get somebody like LaMelo Ball. I like the pace of this game, so it's going to be a pace-up game here. I haven't been betting LaMelo Ball's threes as of late. Last 4 games, 4 or 5 games, he's averaging double-digit three-point attempts, so be my guess. The assist, a lot of people like the assist plus rebounds, and I couldn't talk you off of it. Versus Atlanta here, this season here, he had a 5-4 game versus them, but he did hit 9 3-pointers. So that's the beauty of even though that was the beginning of the season, so October 25th. But that's the beauty of pace up matchups. Now, depending on who can control the pace of this game, is going to be interesting, right? If you can control the pace of this game, like if it's gonna be fast paced, right? So I lean to more of a pace up spot for Charlotte because Charlotte plays very slow, right? So, for instance, like we were talking about yesterday, Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn plays so slow, right? And they get you into these little dog fights and stuff like that. They pulled it out versus the Lakers. They had the Cavaliers looking stupid, right? So, pace plays a factor, man. You're going to get less opportunities to do a lot of things, right? So, it is what it is. In a pace up matchup like this, yeah, I can see LaMelo Ball excelling, but he pops up in different categories all the time, right? He can pop up in the rebound category. He can pop up in the assist category, rebounds plus assists. He can pop up in the threes. So it's hard to really decipher right now where they're trying to go. And then on top of that, um, the tank, right? They tanking too. So at the end of the day, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So looking at the standings here right now, Charlotte down there. Charlotte want to stay down there too. They want to stay down there. I would I would imagine they want to stay down there, right? Look at Toronto and Philly. We're gonna get to this game in a minute. Show you what's going on right there. That's a crucial game right here for tanking standpoint. But at the end of the day, let's get back to where we were, right? Um, so LaMelo Ball, I can't talk you off anything, bro. His I ain't gonna say his assist prop is too steep, but it's at 7.5. The rebounds plus assists, I seen it was at 12.5. If you want to get there, be my guest. At 12.5, if you want to get that, be my guest. He's over the line at 3 or 4. I do like it. I just don't know if I'm gonna play it, right? I can lean towards the over though. I can lean towards the over and or his threes. I'll put it there as a lean because I do like the spot. Rebounds and assists at 12.5 at a minus 120. Couldn't talk off his rebounds either. Threes either. Um, man, yeah, they gonna. Smith Jr. must be out. Man, Miller Williams. Mm. Smith ain't starting when they got Daquan Jeffries. Listen, I'm not gonna bet on none of you guys, man. Straight up. Josh Green, maybe his rebounds at 2.5. Maybe his rebounds at 2.5. I'll put that shit over there for a parlay piece there. At 2.5, that's as far as I'm going, right? He's over this line in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe his rebounds at 2.5, but man, the line is all his lines so low because everything green because all his lines so damn low. Daquan Jeff, I can't. Bridges, Bridges not taking no prisoners right now, right? Uh, if they tank it, I know the organization like he must be stopped, right? So, he's averaging 20 shots in his last 10 games. Love the spot for him. I almost pulled the trigger, right? And I lean towards the over points for him, bro. I lean towards the over. He's not taking no for an answer right now. And he's taking 20 shots. His points probably 23.5. Go figure, right? I like it. He long time ago though, but he went over this number once versus this team. You could also look at the threes for him. He's over his 2.5 number at and 7 of his last 10. Rebounds in 5 of his last 7 games here. And he's in play for all that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I might put him. I don't know. I ain't been betting him, right? I ain't been betting him, but I might play him though. He's in a great spot. You know what I'm saying? He's in a great spot. We already know We love to target power forwards versus this team. When you think about the matchup there, um, Atlanta uh, versus power forwards on the point side, they are giving up about 24 points there. The assists are in play as well. Whatever is in play in a pace-up matchup like this, you're going to get some outlier performances for somebody. So Bridges is he's going to give you a chance to. That's what you want. People who want to give you a chance to get what you're betting on, man. Straight up, people are going to give you a best chance to hit their prop. It's just hard for me to tell when they getting ready to tank. So power forward position has been a decent little spot for versus this defense. So still don't know if I'm betting it. I will put it on like a prospects play or something like that though. Mark Williams, I locked in the double double. It's not an official play, but I locked it in. Right? You don't know when they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Right? Looking at his minutes here, 32 minutes here, 22 minutes there, 14 minutes, 16, 17 minutes, 24 minutes, right? I played the double double and I left the shit alone, right? Rebounds and assists for Daniels, yep, that's in play. And 27 and a half points and assists for Bridges, yeah. Yep. Even the assist prop for Trey Young is definitely in play here. They have been. I want to say this team has found ways to limit point guards for assists, but that shit is when the tank's rolling, you can't hardly stop that tank. When it's time to start tanking, you can't hardly stop it. But if you want to get to Trey Young's assists, we know he's been hitting that number all season long. But Charlotte, right here, they ain't been giving up the most assists to the point guard position. And that's because, like I said, a lot of these matchups for Charlotte, they play so so down in pace that a lot of point guards don't get their assists, right? So it is what it is, man. Don't want to take so much time. We know at this point in the season, all I'm just trying to say at this point in the season, anything can happen, man. You can really, something that's clearly supposed to hit or something that's supposed to happen can clearly go left, all because of tanking purposes. All because of tanking purposes, man. Straight up. So Dyson Daniels definitely fancy score PRAs or rebounds and assists. Couldn't talk you off any of it. Right now it's at 10.5. Shout out to Greg. You want to get there, be my guest. The minutes should be there. Um, so it is what it is, right? He's played 33, 34, 34, 33, 30. He's playing big minutes at the end of the day. Versus Charlotte, rebounds and assists. They played twice. He played them twice this season. Didn't get there. Um, that was back in November, October, and November. Of course, he's playing pretty different right now. He had 24 minutes one game and 30 the other, but he's in his groove right now. He's in his groove. Not a play that I was going to, but if you want to get there, be my guest, right? Injury news here. Let me see something. Trey Young, questionable, Levert, questionable. Okay. So what I took from that game there, I mean, I'm not betting on recent shade or none of that, right? What I took from that game there, I ain't even gonna lie. I leaned towards the over. Was nothing but some leans, right? Well, I did take the double double. Well, let me put that up there. Fuck it, it's an official play, right? I put money on it already, so let me stop that, right? The official play, Mark Williams over 10.5 rebound. I mean, double double at a minus 125. 120, I got it. 120, I got it at. So now, like I said, I lean towards the over for Bridges at points. However you want to look at it. Uh, and I couldn't talk you off the assists for LaMelo Ball or rebounds or assists plus rebounds. Those were leans, right? So this game here, Miles Bridges, 2.5 rebounds for Josh Green is a parlay piece. Bridges lean towards the over. I wouldn't take the under, right? They played Bam. They played these guys. Shout out to Bam. Bam got there. Now, was it this game? No, it wasn't that game. We'll get to them in a minute. Because I wanted to take the under rebounds versus Bam in one of those games. He ended up going over like a motherfucker. After all that shit I talked, but I didn't bet it. Mark Williams double double. Speaking of that tanking game, here's another one right here. Philly and 76ers and Toronto Raptors here, right? So looking at the injury report for this one, they packing it in, right? Maxey out, George out, Oubre questionable, Drummond questionable. You got to watch out for these, man. You know, when these teams zigging, they zagging, right? When we zigging, they zagging, man. Straight up. Grimes went out there and played. After Nick Nurse said we're gonna limit him, guess what? He limited him this game right here when he said it. Then this game versus Atlanta, he goes out there and plays 39 minutes. So if you had like Lonnie Walker or some shit like that, or some unders on him, he fucked that up, right? So it is what it is. He gives him 35, shit like that. After Nurse said that shit, man. So it's hard. It's hard out there. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard, right? So so on the other side here, Toronto. Scotty Barnes questionable, Ingram out, Barry out, Quickly out, Magdo out, Walter out, Grady out, right? Just sitting them out, right? So I don't know what's gonna go on here, man. Truth be told, now two guys I'm looking at here, Jamal Shead, definitely be looking at him for assists, at least assists, rebounds and assists, some shit like that. Um, Off sheer volume, right? Let me go to this. Off just sheer volume um, of minutes, right? I don't know what to do. Truth be told, with this game. Let me see. Let me go back to. I'm gonna start with with Toronto side. So yeah, his minutes lately 21, 25, 28, 26. The assist prop for him has been looking pretty good here and there. Um, it's at 7.5 now. So I don't know how to feel about that. Do I want to? Yeah, I do. I do. Would I even take the under on that number? Probably not, right? Probably not, right? It would be a fade. So it'll be the over or nothing for me. If that was the only prop of the day for me to take, I would have to take the over. I ain't even gonna lie. Or fade. Now, of course, the regular personnel is not there, like for these teams, but um, points wise, here's Philly numbers right here versus power forward. Point guard position. Over the course of the season, they're giving up the most points. They're giving up rebounds, assists, olive green, potentials, green, and the threes, probably number one. Philly is number one, giving up threes to the point guard position. So that's Jamal Shead is in the spot to a good point spot, right? You know what I'm saying? But not the highest usage player or nothing like that. So we'll see, right? We'll see. But it's assist prop something you got to look at. Lawson, he's coming off a 30-point outing here. He gave Washington 32. Um, he took 21 shots. That was interesting as hell, right? So maybe he might be on one, right? He probably going to be the guy that you might want to really, really take a look at for points. Uh, Let me see. They don't have lines for him out right now. And let's say all these guys are out. Let's say Scotty Barnes does play. I might still like have some interest. I don't know. 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 Let me reiterate that. This game is a mess. I don't know, man. This game is a mess. It's hard to try to start deciphering this shit. Let me stop before I start. Let me see. Barrett quickly out. Poto in. Barnes questionable. Jamal Shead. So it'll be Poto, Scotty Barnes, Shead, probably Lawson, and who else? Abaji is questionable. He hasn't played in some time. Oh, he's doubtful. Man, look, man. I can't even do it. I mean, I can't. I'm going to end up getting to something. I just don't even know. Truth be told, I don't even know, bro. Straight up. I can't even. I can't. I can't right now. And on the Philly side, I mean, I'm really looking to. I want to know. I don't know, man. Drummond, they tanking too, though, right? And then the standings, like I said, look at the standings, right? Mm, Toronto Raptors, Philly, 22 and 42, 22 and 43, right? Toronto got a, Philly's got a peak they trying to protect. They need to finish within the bottom six, I heard. So this is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess, right? This is a mess. I got to go past on this one, man. I got to go past this one. I got to go past this one. I got to go past that one. That's crazy as hell, right? Utah Jazz, Memphis Grizzlies. Right off the back, let me go to the play that I did take, which was the 7.5 assists uh, for Ja Morant. I did take the 7.5 assists. We'll see what's gonna happen, right? So let me put that over there. I did take the 7.5 assists, right? So as far as all this other stuff here, injury news here, we have Keontae George is doubtful. Marketing is questionable. Clarkson is questionable. He ain't played since the 26th. They tanking. Every now and then they play the guys when they want to really beat somebody. And then the Memphis side, Aldama, Jackson Jr. out, Edie questionable. Kennard is off the injury report. Clark is questionable. So we have to wait to see what's going on. This boy named Z pulling out. Hell no. Z pulling out. Yeah, so at the end of the day here, that's another spot where we got to really take a look at the injury news here. What I will say here, I did take the assist, and I'll do it like this, right? Overall, from a team standpoint, some of the statistical numbers here, you got Utah Jazz giving up the second most points overall on the season. I wouldn't be looking to go against them for rebounds, but the assists, Utah giving up the second most assists on the season as a team. 3-pointers made. Utah giving up the most threes as a team, right? Looking at threes, the point guard, Utah, top 10. Shooting guard, Utah, number 2 at giving up threes. Small forward, Utah, um, top 10. Power forward, Utah. I wouldn't expect them to be up there like that. And they're giving them up to centers too. Number 1, right? So that's just a overview of what they're doing. To the point guard position here, we're looking at the assists. They give up the third most assists. and they're giving up the most potential assists to the point guard position. So they first point potential assists, and they're giving up the fourth most assists in general to the point guard position, right? So that's what you have right there, right? Much like the game I talked about yesterday, the Pelicans. So I caught the game live, see how it was going. I took live. I took live. I took. Let me see. Um, live. I took. I forgot what I took. Cause live betting is major key too, man. Sometimes you don't have to bet shit pre-flop. You can see if your research is lining up. So look, Trey Young participating in shoot around. Uh, Jalen Williams without a timetable for return. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right. So yeah. So we talked about these guys yesterday. We talked about the how this team give up threes, right? So we talked about them, and they go right out there and start giving them up, right? Same thing tonight. Same thing with this game. They probably going to go out there and give up the threes, but you got to decipher who's going to hit them. I don't know who's going to be playing in this game here, but if they play Walker Kessler, John Collins, Laurie Markkinen, and Colin Sexton, I mean, if they play those guys, then man, I'll probably be looking at some assist prop for Isaiah Collier. Um, Colin Sexton, he's coming off of a 13 assist game versus Boston, right? Like Laurie Markkinen. Laurie Markkinen has lines out. Laurie Markkinen hasn't played since the 22nd. This team, I don't fucking know what they're gonna do, man. I would probably take a look at the double double or the rebound prop or whatever for Kessler. Plenty shots to go around. Mm, they don't have his lines out. Mm, they only got Laurie Markkinen lines out here. Mm. They want to know who's in. Laurie questionable, yeah, man. He ain't played since February. Just we know what to do, bro. Definitely. We know what to do. Uh, Aldama Jackson, Luke Kennard off the injury report. At the end of the day, that's why I locked in the assist prop, right? Yeah, man. That's why I locked in the assist prop for the 7.5 for Ja, and I shouldn't even wasted this much time, man. Straight up, trying to make something out of something. We we've been doing this for the whole damn season. We know where we want to go pretty much. Desmond Bain is an interesting candidate as well. I mean, the backcourts, right? I'm definitely going to like the backcourts. I'm not a big fan of this Memphis Grizzlies backcourt defensively, and definitely not Utah defensively. But I got to look at Ja Morant, man. I got to take Ja Morant, and Ja Morant, man. It's been kind of weird for me. I mean, because I took the assist here, and then the Pelicans, he just got stuck on six like all game long, man, for this whole second half. And then right here, I took his assists right here. So I'm 2 for 3 in the last 3 games for him. The minutes, this is what you want to see, right? 35 minutes, 36 minutes, 33 minutes. Ja Morant is back in the fold, right? 30 points, and he's averaging 30 points in his last 3 games. So this is what you want, right? This is what you want. And then I ain't going to his rebounds, though. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to his rebounds. I ain't going to lie. So that's where I'm at, man. I ain't gonna keep on keeping on, right? Because we got too many games for this shit. I ain't gonna keep on keeping on, man. Let me just go, right? Trying to make something. That's when you get your ass in trouble with. Scenario, right? We know what we want to do here. I ain't even gonna lie. We've been playing NBA all along, all season. With this Dallas Mavericks game, we know what we want to do. Here's the first thing, right? Here's the first thing. We need to know if PJ Washington is playing. He's been questionable. They present that shoot around. I bet. This guy's questionable. He hasn't played since the first, right? So we want to keep an eye out on him. That'll probably, cut into Najee Marshall. Um, and then we really want to know what's up with Brandon Williams, right? Brandon Williams don't go, then we get the driver's seat again for Spencer Dinwiddie, right? He cashed the assist prop for me last game. Goes out there and takes 16 shots, 28 points, 4 of 8 from three. If Williams don't play, we go right back to the well on Spencer Dinwiddie, right? Now I don't imagine them to have any Spencer Dinwiddie lines out. Klay Thompson is going to be Klay Thompson. You can do what you want to do with Klay. Klay, see what his 3-point attempts are on these books here. But 3 of his last 4 games, he's over the 20 something mark, 26, 26, and 28. And then the three's been, pretty looking good. Last 4 games been looking. Actually, lately he's been 5 for 10, 5 for 14, 4 for 7, 3 for 7, 5 for 10, 4 for 7, 4 for 9, 1 for 3, 6 for 14, 3 for 9, 5 for 14, 3 for 8. So he's been looking okay in those regards. Too bad, the whole Avengers ain't assembled, man. Kyrie and the rest of the folks. This team just got decimated by injuries. So, yes, sir, yes, sir. So, at the end of the day, here, the usual suspects are, who they're gonna be, right? It's just this is a big one here. I want to say the Brandon Williams is big, right? If he doesn't go, you're going to see full-fledged Spencer Dinwiddie, and that's why I'm definitely looking forward to that, right? And they have, and despite even if Jamal Shead is out, I mean not Jamal Shead, even if Brandon Williams out, Dinwiddie's still gonna come off the bench, right? He's still gonna come off the bench, and he's just gonna get a ton of run. So I don't know if they got any lines out for him. So here he is right here. I don't see any lines out for him. But and then like I said, this is a rematch, right? And they ended up winning that game. And it was 129 to 133. So, that's about where I'm at, right? So and a lot of these guys, for these two teams here, they're gonna get out there, they're gonna be small, right? They're gonna get out there. They're gonna play small, and if the same personnel is gonna be out there, there's gonna be a lot of a few like ancillary rebounds to go around to some of these people, right? So let's see. Let's look at this game here. Dinwiddie has 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Najee Marshall had 5 rebounds. He should have had more. Powell has 6 rebounds. Edwards had 11 rebounds. Edwards played 35 minutes for whatever that's worth, right? 4 rebounds to Max Christie. Max Christie had he hit 2 threes. Um, Harrison Barnes had 8 rebounds, right? That's fucking interesting as hell. That's another. I'm probably gonna end up going there. I think I pointed that out last game, but man, let me see. Now, where the hell is this kid at, man? Now, Harrison Barnes ain't nowhere to be found. They don't want to get slammed on that one. Shh. Where is he hurt? Mm, mm. He ain't hurt. Okay. His rebounds usually come out around 3.5. No Harrison Barnes. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Harrison Barnes played 38 minutes, 29 points, 4-6 from three, 8 rebounds. Well, I'm definitely waiting for his rebounds. I want to know where his rebounds come out at, straight up. So that was the scenario with them. With this with this Chris Paul. I mean, with this Spurs scenario here, Chris Paul, you can look at his assists for sure. He had 9 assists last time these two teams. This is a rematch, like so. I think you can go right back to his assists. It's at 7.5. I don't 6.5, yeah, but 7.5, yeah, too. But I'm probably not going there, right? Might just I don't know, but he it's doable. Um, the rebounds for Chris Paul sitting at 2.5. He only played 22 minutes though. You see what I'm saying? 25, 22, 20, whatever, right? We know his job is to go out there and drop dash. Even though this rebound line is so low at 2.5, and it's all green over here, it's because the line is so low, right? It's all green. He's still only went out there and got 2 rebounds. So the assist prop is something that I probably would be thinking about. I don't know if I'm going there though. Fox Fox had a decent game in assists as well. He had 8 assists versus their team. They're so small, and you know what I'm saying. It was just a lot. So as far as scoring wise, Fox, I don't know what's going on, man. You could have been making a killing on his points though, taking the under. You would have hit the under 8 of the last 10 games for him, right? The 1.5 threes, you can make money off of that too for the rest of the season. You can make money on his unders and all that shit for the rest of the season. Devin Vassell, there go Harrison Barnes right there, but he ain't got no lines out. But looking at the rebounds here, I've definitely got some interest in it, right? He usually have a low rebound line. Look at his rebounds, right? Two, 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 one, zero. Bro has 0, 1, 5, 4, 3, right? You've been in the league too long for that shit. I mean, 1, 0, 1, 2, 2, 2, right? But he plays 38 minutes. I think that game he had 8 rebounds. I think one of these guys were out. I think Champagne was. I mean, not Champagne. I think Sohan was out that game. Yeah, Sohan was out, right? So we have to pay attention to see if Sohan would be in and out. If so, that's probably what they waiting on for him for drop their lines to see if Sohan is in or out because they don't want to get burned like that again. Because like I said, he played 38 minutes. So that's a big piece of news right here. If Sohan's in and out, in or out, right? And then if Sohan is in, then he's somebody you can look at for rebounds and possibly rebounds and assists or some shit like that. So he's somebody you definitely need to keep an eye out on, right? So that's a crucial piece of information there. That's a crucial piece of information there. Bismack plays 16 minutes. It's hard to trust it, right? Hard to trust the minutes, right? His rebounds sitting at 5.5. It's hard to trust the minutes, though. It's hard to trust the minutes. So PJ Washington, um, Jamie Sohan, and Brandon Williams, those are guys that I'm looking for their injury status. And y'all got my thoughts on how I want to attack it in the event these guys are in and out, right? Other than that, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, right? I really want to bet on Dinwiddie. I really want to bet on the rebounds. I want Sohan to be out. If Sohan is out, then you might catch a rebound line for. If Sohan is out, his re they probably put his rebound line at. Mm, if Sohan is out, they'll put what's his name? They'll put his rebound line probably at 4.5, 3.5. Mm, maybe 4.5. Just gotta see. Just gotta see. Um, that 3-pointer for Max Christie looks enticing at 2.5 at plus 154. The defense has given up that number in 7 of their last 10 games. That's interesting. He'll be out there playing. He'll be out there. He took 11 threes last game. And then remember, just because I haven't pointed out one, like some solidified props, but remember, this game went 133 to 129 last game, right? They was getting busy. They was out there small, getting busy. You look at Castle, all these guys are gonna be in play, bro. Straight up, they're gonna be in play. What's the total for this game here? So it's more like for me personally, a bankroll builder, same game parlay atmosphere, almost 240, right? Almost 240. And Dallas is actually going out there playing. So uh, it is what it is there. This game here, did I really want to pull the trigger on? I still do. And I'm probably still going to have to, right? Pull the trigger on Shingun points, but we'll get there, right? So um, I don't know exactly how I want to tackle this game, though. And in most instances, I don't. We got a 3.5 rebound line for Devin Booker that I think is in play. Um, Looking at the injury report, everybody looked pretty good on the Phoenix side. Uh, Everybody looked pretty good on the Phoenix side. Even Monte Morris is questionable, so they're getting healthy. Now on the Houston side here, Thompson is out. Fran VanVleet, I ain't gonna say it's a big time official play, but I did sprinkle on the 5.5 assists for him last night. I did, right? I expect him to play today. And I'm not a big fan of this Phoenix Suns defense. That's one thing, right? And from a matchup standpoint, I do like the matchup for somebody like Kevin Durant. So Booker is self-explanatory. You can do what you want to do. Bradley Beal can go out there and cause havoc. He's still a decent scorer. When these guys are all healthy, you can look to Devin Booker for assists. Versus Houston, lately he hasn't been hitting. Well, he hasn't even played these guys this year, which is surprising to me. I would have never thought that this far in the season. So I have to, let me see something, because I could have sworn uh, point guard's been dropping dimes on these boys, man, straight up. But last 3 games look like they tightened up the screws. Mm. So with Fred VanVleet in, and from a matchup standpoint, it can be kind of interesting, right? Because you're gonna have Devin Booker, you're gonna have Bradley Beal. More than likely, he'll draw the matchup with Fred VanVleet, Bradley Beal, and that puts his points in consideration to me, right? Last three games, he's played 18, 15, and 17 minutes. I don't know what the deal is with that, but you have to keep an eye on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he's played 18 minutes, 15, and 17 there. I don't know. So, but his line is at 15 and a half. He's over this number in 8 of the last 10. The games that he didn't hit that number was right here versus the Clippers, where he played the 18 and 15 minutes. Now, he did get over this number here versus Dallas, and Dallas still found a way to make it serviceable. So, we'll see, right? We'll see. But I don't know, man. I don't know if what's the deal with the minutes. Don't. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. Scratch that, right? Scratch that. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong column. That's his usage. His usage was down. The minutes were there. I'm so sorry, right? So excuse me for that. I'm sorry. I'm usually on point, but um, I'm sorry. The minutes I've been there. I'm tripping. I had the usage there. Mm. Combo line's been looking good for him. 9 of 10. Points plus assists, points plus rebounds, assists, 8 PRAs. It's just something I haven't been betting, man. It's had something I haven't been betting, right? But Patrick said Durant PRAs draws interest. I could feel you on that. I could feel you on that. The 15 and a half points, I'm gonna add this as a lean, right? I'm gonna add this as a lean, even because I know that Fred VanVleet is gonna be playing, bro. I know this, right? So I'm gonna have to reiterate some things, man. I'm gonna have to reiterate some things here. Houston points, shooting guard, point guards, Houston. So you can look at this a couple different ways, right? Mm. If they're gonna have Fred VanVleet, I don't know, man. But the point guards on the season, 1, 2, 3, top 10 are giving up points. Houston is to the point guards, and then to the shooting guards, Houston around the middle of the pack. Mm. What about lately? Let me see something. Houston. Mm. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Damn, I forgot about Bobo last. Bobo, he's going to play a couple minutes. His lines aren't out. Where the fuck is Kevin Durant? Oh, right here. So KD, historically versus this team, he's over his rebounds in 4-5. And he gets busy in the points category versus this team. 5.5 rebounds for him. That's his line. In the front court, I mean, you can rebound versus this team in the front court, even in the centers. Mm. His points probably 26 and a half. Assists. It's over the assist line and 6 of 10. Versus Houston, he's over the assist line and 4 of 5. So versus this team. He gets busy. Long story short, his PRAs, he be killing his PRAs versus his team. Rebounds and assists, he been killing it versus his team. He gets active versus this team. They just played on February 12th. Who was in and who was out? Let's see. They took an L. Revenge spot for them. Kevin Durant. Oh, there was no. Oh, he was all by himself. Not all by himself, but basically, I mean, there was no Bill or there was no Bill or there was no Bill or Booker that game. Hmm. There was no Bill or Booker that game. Still in all, let me see. Hmm. Hmm. I haven't I haven't been betting on Durant. And that game, was there? Let me see the injury news. Thompson, Shepard, they look like they healthy, and to a degree. Let me check this game one more time. Timmy Brooks, Cam Whitmore, Tari Eason, Jason Tate, Taylor Green. They ain't had nobody to guard him at all that game. Still don't really have nobody to guard him right now. What's his rebounds and assists? 9.5. Mm. I don't really bet on Durant like that, man, but man, let me try a filter, right? 25% usage percentage, 18 shot attempts in the last mm, 10. Let me filter a usage percentage real quick. See what we get. More than 23% usage rate for power forward. That puts the usage rate around 27%. I can dig that. Mm. Over rebounds of 5 or 10. Mm. What about field goal attempts? Let's say uh, let's go between 15 and 20. Power forwards taking 15 and 20 field goal attempts. Durant averaging 39 minutes. Last 10, more than 37. More than 37 minutes. Just not something I'm always betting on, man. Straight up. Not somebody who I'm always betting on. Um, the matchup, I don't know, right? Might be a same game parlay atmosphere, but who I will bet on, I will bet on this guy right here, Nick Richards. Um, they continuously give us his rebounds at 8.5 now, and they've been giving us double doubles at plus 200, right? Uh, Now you get a double double at plus 260. That's one. I'm gonna put the double double up there on Bet Rivers. You can get it at plus 370. So if you can get Bet Rivers, you should go to Bet Rivers and get that plus 370 for a double double. Take some of your money off one book and put it over there. So when they have a nice line or something, and then don't take no money out your pocket. Take some money off one of these books and put it over there. Simple. Make that money work for you. But um, plus 370. Oh, excuse me. Or you still get tremendous. You still get value for the 10 rebounds for him, right? So even if you want to go to the 10 rebounds for him, all he has to do is stay his ass out of foul trouble, right? All he has to do is stay his ass out of foul trouble. Dallas, smaller team, 18 minutes there. Memphis, pretty fast team there. They can get small, and then they do play other guys, right? They do play they do play Plumlee, right? You can in certain instances. See, I'll bet both of them, right? I'll bet both of them because these guys can rebound the ball in a hurry, right? I bet both of them in certain instances. So they play Plumlee 26, 20 something minutes, and then whatever else at the five. I guess they playing Nick Richards, the change or whatever else, So you know, but he can go out there and get busy in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind him versus Alfred Sengun for rebound purposes. Last time he played was 27. He played on the 12th. He played 27 minutes, almost 20. Might as well say 28. He had 11 and 13, 22 rebound chances. You know, so we'd love to see him get 30 minutes a night. But win, lose, or draw. I like the bet, right? So his rebound prop is in at 8.5. Uh, you can get the 9.5. You get the 9.5 at plus 142 on FanDuel and plus 200 on MGM. So the best line is on MGM at plus 200, right? For the 8.5, you get a plus 102. The best line plus 105, right? So give me the over. Give me the over 8.5. And what I got I'm gonna play the double double, right? You know that, right? So 8.5 there, right? So what I got here was two plays. What I got right here is two plays and two plays. Man, what the hell is this? So in this game is Fred VanVleet and assists and Nick Richards, right? I'm just playing Fred VanVleet assists because I think he's in a good spot. But Jalen Green, he's in a good spot as well, right? Everybody on this team is in a good spot. It's just the more aggressive players. Um, his line sitting at 21 and a half. He's over his 3-point line versus this team. I just want to know. I just want to know what the use is going to be like now with Fred VanVleet in the fold. I guess it could still be okay. Um, But I like his PRAs. If I didn't bet it, but I'd like the spot for his PRAs. I like this spot. Um, because I know what an aggressive offensive player, shooting guard, can do in this spot, right? Um, and especially as of late. Um, Phoenix, they top 10 in points to the shooting guard position and threes, giving up 4.3 threes, right? So I like that. Um, the point guard position for the point guard position, uh, Phoenix, they giving up they like the sixth most points, right? The assists, threes are there, over three threes. 3-point attempts there, rebounds. They not not scared of neither one of these backcourts defensively, right? So I like the guards and stuff like that for sure. And Dylan Brooks rebound prop was something that, it's a parlay piece now at a minus 144, but he's over this number at 8 of 10. And this defense has given up that rebound in 7 of 10. So a lot of jump shots to be had in this game. I like the 3.5 rebounds for Dylan Brooks. He's going to be out there. I don't want anything else, no points. I don't want none of that shit. Give me the rebound. Stay your ass out there. Stay out of foul trouble. Tari Eason. Don't know if I can play him right now. And Alperen Sengun. Centers have been getting busy, right? Points wise, his points props in at 21.5. I like it. Versus Phoenix here. He didn't get there. He didn't get there. They won that game. What was the score? 111 to 119, but he didn't get there. He ended up having 13 rebounds in 38 minutes. I can look at him for a double double though as a parlay piece. It's a parlay piece. I couldn't talk you off for that, so don't forget. Let me add that over there. The double double there. And if you really want to get to the 10 rebounds or the 11.5 as a straight play, be my guest. But I probably would use his double double as a parlay piece and I would think about the 21.5 points there, right? So that's where I'm at. But I'm trying to hit this double double for Richardson, for Nick Richards at plus 240. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go get it on Bet Rivers at plus 340. You know what I'm saying? I got to go ahead and play it. Right. I'm gonna see what his 10 rebounds is on where's the best line for his 10 rebounds. I'm gonna have to see. Oh yeah, it was plus 200. Oh yeah, we seen that. We seen that. We seen that. All right. Hopefully it comes through. The Clippers in Miami. Uh, I want to say no. Okay, Miami coming off the back to back. Now, uh, the Clippers. Now we know we shouldn't have. Let me check the injury news real quick. We shouldn't have Kawhi Leonard. That's one thing, right? We shouldn't have Kawhi Leonard here. Kristaps Porzingis present. Yeah, they bringing out the dogs, right? All right. So we shouldn't have Kawhi Leonard. It's one thing. Um, all right. So James Harden coming off a 17 assist game. Why his assist line ain't out, I don't know. But 22 and a half points for the Taco. What? What's the day? Wednesday? Okay, we'll get in there. We'll get in there. All right, so we're looking at so defensively, right? Um, looking at Miami on the season. They're giving up the second most assists. They're also giving up threes, right? And they're also giving up the most 3-point attempts to the point guard position. So that's none other than James Harden. In a nutshell, they're giving up threes, they're giving up assists, right? Um, Now these teams played back in January. He had 11 assists, 5 rebounds, and he had 6 threes. He went 6 for 10 for three. Who played? It really don't matter who played. It doesn't even matter who played, right? James Harden. Kawhi Leonard played. He played 21 minutes. That must have been when he first got back. Norman Powell played. Norman Powell had 5 threes that game too. Interesting. So, um, I'll be looking at James Harden threes, 3-point attempts, some shit like that, right? We can probably see on prospects. He's averaging, he's got double-digit 3-point attempts. Let me see something. James Harden. That's why I like the pick'em sites because you can pick more than just. You can pick those where I go get your 3-point attempts and stuff like that. A lot of people bash those pick'em sites. They got shit on them pick'em sites that other books don't have, right? Other like the free throws and free throw attempts, field goal attempts, 3-point attempts, right? They have other shit. And if you got the luxury of playing the books and this, you good. 5 rebounds, that's interesting. 9 assists, should be in play. Mm, they don't have his 3-point attempts up there. Okay. All right. So, um, what's his point line? Why aren't his lines up? 24 and a half. I couldn't talk you off of that. I could not, right? Assist line, 8.5. That's what it is, what it is. I couldn't talk you off any of that. Threes line, 3.5. It's got to be 3.5. 3.5 minus 102. Yeah. So the spot for James Harden, I mean, whether it's threes, assists, I like it, right? Not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna waste. I ain't gonna sit here and just try to stretch out all these other guys, Chris Dunn's and stuff like that. Kawhi Leonard, I don't believe he plays, right? Nicholas Batum could be, that 3.5 rebounds for Nicholas Batum. He only got 2 rebounds last game. Um, this position is over this line in 8 of their last 10 games. So, the 2.5 rebounds could be in play here. Also, if he gets a 1.5 3 line, that's in play as well. He's over this number in 3 straight. You're probably going to run out somebody like Bam and Ware. With Batum out there. You know what? Let me see something. No Batum, man. You have to have some Batum lines somewhere. There you go, right there. So on DraftKings, you can get two. You can get 2 threes for Batum at plus 105. Right? He's over this line in 3 straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this over there. His rebound prop. 4 rebounds at minus 110. Now, I ain't even. Oh man, Zubac had a monster game last time these two teams played. He had like a 2020 game. So he's in play, right? I mean, Zubac is in play. What's his lines? 19 and a half, 12 and a half. He's in play. What do we get here? What do we get here? Double double is minus 300. So I would use this double double in a parlay piece, but he's in play, man. I don't know, man. I haven't been betting his high ass lines, man. They so efficient right now. They sharp. His line's sharp as a tack, especially his points prop. Right now, they sharp. So so this rebound line for Davion Mitchell looks and looks interesting as to where um he's hit this number 6 of 10 at plus one and at plus two and at plus 110, and point guards are uh over this line and four 6 of their last 10. I mean, for the spot, I'll put it there, right? It's a plus money spot. I'll put it there. Tyler Hero. Um, lately, this defense, though, let me see something. This defense here, let me see, last 10 games. Um, they've been struggling. Uh, last 10 games. Clippers defense 19th. They're 4-6 in that time span. And sometimes you got to recognize, if you can recognize it, people who bet games, I see how they get getting money, man. Because you catch that streak when they just ailing like this team here. Uh, last 5 games, Clippers bottom third, 20th. They 3-2, whatever. Their defense ain't been all that to me, right? Um, so with that being said, Tyler Heroes over his 3 points, a bunch, and rebounds a bunch versus this team. This is historically versus this team, right? Um, his rebounds and assists, his threes, he's over that line. Look like his 3 point attempts are down though, man. He ain't took he ain't took double digit 3 point attempts in 4 straight games. His line is at 2.5. At a parlay piece, I can see that happening though. But he might see some Chris Dunn. But it is what it is, right? You want to get there, be my guest. Um, Bam is the one who's been clowning. I'm gonna just put it out there like that, right? That game, he ended up having 14 and 13 that game, uh, and Zubac had 2020. And yeah, it was the game versus Charlotte, and I was saying it's looked like I didn't bet it. It looked like an under spot. He still went over at 14. I don't know who's the center. Now, I haven't been watching these games. Let me see. 23 minutes here, 2 and 5 rebounds. Who the fuck? Who's the center now? Is it Ware or is it Bam? Like I don't know, right? What about the assist prop here? Damn, he had 8 assists. Now versus Charlotte, that other game, he sold the triple double. He tried to go out there and get it again, right? Remember, that's what we were saying. He had 8 points, like 10 rebounds and like 10 assists, right? He sold this now versus Charlotte that last game. He had 23, 14, and 8. So, man, next time he probably get it. Next time he probably get it. We'll see. But can't deny what he's been doing. He's been getting busy. Points props in at 19 and a half. I'm gonna have to lean towards the over, man. Straight up. I'm gonna have to lean towards the over. I have to lean towards the over. Maybe I'm gonna have to lean towards it. Don't know if I'm gonna get there, but he's over this number in 5 of 6 and 7 of 10. Um, 19 and a half points, man. Um, last few games, 16 shots, 17, 21, 18, 16, 16. Mm, no, I mean, I was about to say no Kawhi, but hey, hmm, they got him at power forward. Let's say he is playing power forward over here. I don't see too many people that can stop him on this team here. Interesting. We'll see, right? We'll see. We will see. I don't understand what they're doing, man. I mean, I understand, but I don't know, man. They want Ware. I don't know. They want Ware to be great. I'm not betting on Ware. I'm not. So that game, he had 19 and 13. Wait a minute. He had 19 and 13. Bam had a double double, and Zubac had 20 and 20. What the fuck happened that game? Mm, mm. That was interesting. Still can't bet on them right now. I'm still not betting on them right now, but that was interesting. So, man, it's some spots tonight, man, but it's hard for me to attack these games, a lot of these games here. I do have an official play here. Um, it was Cat. The 3.5, I mean, the 2.5 threes. Last two games, I'm 2 of 2 to that number for Cat. And it's been the matchup, right? I've been looking at the matchup. Anytime he's got a big in there that can't move around, he's not going to be able to step out. I'm taking Cat's threes, right? He went against the Clippers. Give me the over, right? Zubac, he takes 7 threes. He cashes in 3 of them. Sacramento, big Val. Give me the 2.5 threes. All of them been good plus money. Going right back to the well here. Plus 158 on FanDuel. Give me the 2.5 threes again. I got Cat threes money in my pocket. So it's a matchup thing for me. I couldn't talk off his regular points either. I also like his regular points. He'll be going up against somebody like Klingen. Klingen, right? And speaking of in the injury news here, excuse me, I'm sorry. Robert Williams is questionable. Um, you do get they get the other defender back and making his season debut right now. I forget the boy's name. He's a good defender though, man. For Portland, of course he probably might not play nothing but a couple minutes, but he's definitely a good defender. So Matisse Thybulle. So they get him back. But as far as this game goes, I don't know, man. I don't know how what, right? Let's see. Miles McBride is going to be out there for sure. Um, Tibbs gonna give him his minutes. Kyle Bridges, the 3.5 rebound line to this position. They've given that prop up in 5 of their last 6 games at 3.5. He's over in 4.5. It's doable. The spot is there if you want to take it. Um, Josh Hart could be an interesting play here. Damn, he had 20 rebounds versus the Clippers. Damn. At the 4, it's 3 of the 4. It's a rebounding fool right here, man. Mm. OG. A lot of these guys I just don't bet on, truth be told. Um, Carl D. Towns hasn't played this team this year. So it's a few ways you can look at it for him. You can look at his everything for him, truth be told. But you can take a look at his assist prop. It's at 2.5. He's over this number in 4 or 5. But defensively, right, this team, let me tell you what they give up. Um, to the center position, Portland is top 5 in giving up threes to the center position. And the assist was they number 1 in giving up assists to the center position, right? So we already know you could look at threes, and this is their whole line right here. Over the course of the season, this is their whole line versus centers, right? Clingan has been there for about a week or two, playing by himself. So you can take a look at some of the numbers for what's been going on. The last 7 games here, how has the centers fared here versus what's that, Portland? Right here. So assists, I've been like 4.5. The potential assist is probably like first or tied for first. So they're tied for first. 8.5, 8.5, 8.5. This is potential assists, right? And then you look at regular assists, uh, Portland, they're number 6, right? So there's instances where he can get to his assist prop. You can get his assist prop at 2.5 at minus 110. Centers are over this line in 5 of 10. This Portland team plays some good defense when they want to, you know. But I did lock in the threes, right? I will put the assist over there as a lean. Karl Anthony Towns is over this number in 4 of 10. But it is what it is, right? Um, Anthony Simons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of his last 6 games, he's taken 20 shots. His points prop is sitting at 24.5. His 3-point prop is sitting at 3.5. He's been chucking it up, right? The 2.5 rebounds, he's over this number in 5 of 10, and point guards are over this 2.5 rebound line in 8 of 10. So I like the spot for the 2.5 rebounds at a parlay piece for him, just for pure solely being out there. Being out there, the minutes 38, 35, 36, 38, 31, 41, da 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 da. He's averaging 35 minutes in his last 10 games with a usage percentage at around 24.7, right? So a lot of these numbers kind of match, right? These point guards, last 10 games, they've had averaged a 26% usage rate, and Anthony Simons has averaged a 24% usage rate. He's averaged 35 minutes. Last 10, this defense has averaged 35. These numbers are predicated 35 minutes in an average of last 10 games there. So pretty much on par right there. 7.1 3-point attempts, 9.8, a little bit more. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? The assist prop, they've given up the 4.5 assists in 5 of their last 10. In 7 of their last 10 games. He's hit this number in 4 of his last 5. If you want to get that, be my guess. But the highest hit rate right there would be the either the points or the rebounds, right? And the rebounds, I like the spot for him, right? I like the spot for a rebound. And I couldn't talk you off his points. I just haven't been betting his points. I couldn't talk you off of him. Shaden Sharp. Let me see something. They add another body to the fold, man. Not gonna hold you. I just want to see something. I want to see some I want to see some see what they're talking about for this injury news here. Um, Portland side. So Aiden's out. Grant is questionable. So he's doubtful. Good. Okay. Okay, we got that. So he's doubtful, right? Now that solidifies minutes for Kamara and Avdija there. So, um, don't know if we got lines out for Avdija. Last time he played 41 minutes. That's important. Played 41 minutes because sometimes these teams can go small. 16 rebounds, 6 assists. He has that ability, right? Hmm. And then Kamara's going to be out there no matter what, right? He's averaging around he's averaging 30 minutes in the last month or two, 30 minutes plus. So not the big time scorer. He can rebound. All right, so I wanted to know what Jeremy Grant's status was. So he's doubtful today, which means mm, mm, mm. Tumani Kamara, Dini Avija. All right, okay. Hmm. Mm, mm, mm. Haven't faced the Knicks this season. He's averaging his last 10 games. He's averaging oh 12 rebound chances. He got busy versus the Golden State. He hit 5 threes, 34 points. He was hot, 16 rebounds. Mm. Without Jeremy Grant, last 10 games, his assist prop, without Jeremy Grant, he's over assists in 8 of 10. That's a parlay piece. It's over assists of 8 of 10. It's over his rebound line of 4 of 10. Maybe I just might pump my brakes here and use it as be a live betting situation for certain things. I have no problem with that. Not forcing anything. Favorite play here was either points for cat. I took the threes at good plus money, but points plus threes for Karl Anthony Towns there, and I have his assist to the side as well. But the threes is the official play. I would have to like it. I'm gonna have to like his points, right? I'm gonna have to like his points in some shape, form, or fashion. I'm gonna have to like his points. I gotta figure it out. Last game on the docket here, man. And I'm getting out of here. Okay, so should be an interesting one. Conley, um, he's over his 3 point line and 7 of 10, and excuse me, he's over his points line and 7 of 10, and they've given up that 1.5 3 pointer and 7 of 10, and then versus Denver, um, check his lines. The 1.5 threes versus Denver, he's over in 1 of 10, and I mean he's over in 8 of 10, and his points probably he's over in 8 of 10, right? So we know his minutes going to get a little bit of a haircut now, but he's been playing some ball, man. So all numbers point toward him hitting this line, right? The 4.5 assists, he's over this line in 8 of 10 versus this team. This team has given that line up in 6 of 10, and he's over this line in general in 6 of 10. So you can look at whatever you want to look at for him, man. I know he's going to be out there trying to stretch the floor. He's hit 3 threes or better in 3 straight games. I'm probably going to end up sprinkling on his 1.5 threes there. Taking a pause real quick and go over this defense here. When you look at this defense in general here, they're top 10 in giving up threes in general as a team. I mean, top 10. Denver, assist-wise, Denver as a team, number 1 in giving up assists. Points-wise, Denver at number 6 in giving up assists overall as a team, right? Rebounds, probably, yeah, I probably wouldn't look at them for rebounds. But you know we do like to target rebounds versus this guy, versus Joker, right? Maybe not as a team, but versus Joker we do when the spot is right. Speaking about the spot here, you look at the injury news here. Rudy Gobert has been limited to a 20-minute limit. He played 20 minutes last game, 8 rebounds, 16 points. So don't get, when you see some low lines or something for him, don't get that excited. He's at a 20-minute limit. Coaches will tell you when they put him on the limit, but they ain't gonna tell us when they take him off. He might go out and go up in increments of 2s, 3s, 4s. Keep an eye on him. He was out for like 10 games. I don't know what I would rather him be, in or out. I don't fucking know. So that's that. So the 1.5 threes is in play just off sheer whatever, right? For somebody like Conley. And we just talked about the threes as a whole, right? The team as a whole has given up threes in general, can give up threes in general. Anthony Edwards going to be Anthony Edwards. What do you want me to say, right? The 5.5 rebounds is interesting to me, but I don't think I'll be going there, right? I might just stick to what I've been betting here. And I haven't been getting none of that Jalen McDaniels numbers, money. I've been pointing it out, but I haven't been getting any, bro. Straight up. He's been killing it, right? 5.5 rebound prop for him at plus 110. He's over this number at 8 of 10. The rebound prop, they've given that line up in 5 of 10. The three ball, he's over in 4 of 10, but lately he's been hitting it. You know, he's over in 4 of 6 as of late at 1.5 at plus 116. Guys are over this line in 6 of the last 10 games. And the points props in that 13.5, which he's over in 8 of 10, and they've given it up in 8 of 10, right? So, you know, truth be told, you know, I've been missing all this money for him. And, you know, I'm not going to bet it and then mess it up for y'all. But the spot looks really, really good when it comes to they've given up this number in points and assists in 10 straight games. This defense. They've given up this number in points plus rebounds in 8 of their last 10, 7 of their last 10 for PRA. I mean for rebounds and assists, and 8 of their last 10 for PRAs, right? But you know what I'm saying, looking at this numbers versus Denver as of late, he played this team once in January and pretty much got there. He got there and everywhere, right? I'm the type of guy that will fuck this up, right? So I'm not even gonna bet it, right? I just pointed out to you guys, I'm not gonna bet it because I do not want to kill y'all vibe. Somebody mentioned this prop earlier, bro. Somebody mentioned this prop earlier, I believe. I just don't want to mess it up for you, bro. You know, and I ain't gonna. I don't know. You call it superstitious, whatever, man. But I ain't gonna be the one. Not me. Julius Randle, right? I've been playing this assist prop now versus the team. He's over in 4 or 5. This is what I've been playing, right? I've been playing this assist prop. In general, he's hit this number. He's hit his assist prop in 3 straight games. Now it's at 5.5, right? 4.5 has been the magic number, man. It's been the magic number. The 4.5, he's hit that line in 4 straight games. I'm damn near ready to quit right now. The 5.5, I'm gonna sprinkle on it though. I'm gonna sprinkle on it. I ain't gonna ladder him or none of that, but I'm gonna sprinkle on it, right? The power forwards lately they ain't been giving up no assists to the power forwards, as you can see, 1-1-1-0-0-3. But this is a different guy here, right? Um, like I said, he's over this number in 3 straight versus this team and twice this year. Maybe I might go ahead and ladder. Now I'm gonna stick with give me the over 5.5 because I've been cashing it. I ain't scared. Let me get that. I'm going over 5.5 for him. Let's just go like that. Prop forwards are over their rebound prop in 7 of 10. I like that. What's his rebound and assist combo? 12.5. Maybe I might go with that. I lean on that too. Maybe I might go with that. I lean on that. I lean on that. Mm, 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 mm. Last 10 games, Denver number one in giving up rebounds to the power forward position. Last 10 games. Mm. What about last 6 weeks? They got better. Still top 4. So as the season progresses, they're getting worse. They're getting worse at about 12 weeks, 3 months, 7 weeks. As the season progressed, they're getting worse and worse at power forward and the rebounds. 7 weeks, 12, third, 5 weeks, Denver, fourth, 3 weeks, first. Okay. I don't know. Maybe they seen somebody who rebounded the shit out of them at the power forward position because they fluctuating hard, but still up there. Um, for Randall, it'll be the points or it'll be the rebounds or the rebounds plus assists. Couldn't talk you off of that, right? Let me see something here. Or PRAs. You can definitely look at PRAs. All right, I ain't gonna waste too much time on that. Rudy Gobert, like I say, he's kind of limited there. Denver, Murray is probable. Jokic is probable. They came out and got busy versus OKC. Jamal Murray had tears coming out of his eyes. He was. Oh shit. So what? Oh, he's doubtful. Oh, he's doubtful. He's doubtful. Hmm. Okay. Aaron Gordon is doubtful. I didn't know that. Aaron Gordon is doubtful. Okay. So, mm, mm, Braun. I don't know though. I know, but this matchup, man. Let me go straight to Christian Brown. See, Christian Brown gets a bump here. I love to bet this guy without 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 Porter, not Porter. Gordon, man. Straight up. So, hmm. Last 10 games without Gordon, he's averaging 16.8 points. Um, Over his 3-point line. Give me the over threes, man. Straight up. Give me his over threes. He's over that 3-point line at plus 162 in 8 of his last 10 games. He's over his rebound line and he's over his rebound line and 6 of 10. He's hit his rebound line at 4.5 versus his team twice this year. So, I normally would take his points right now, right? I just don't like the matchup. I don't like the matchup. I normally would take his points, but for that 162, I gotta have that. I gotta have that. That plus 162, I gotta have those threes, win, lose, or draw. I didn't already hit this threes right here versus Phoenix, I believe. And I mean, you're gonna get like for three threes for him, you'll get like plus 300 or better, right? For three threes for him. Not saying he's gonna hit them, but the three threes for him, you're gonna get DraftKings plus 600 for three threes, right? So, I mean, the 1.5 at minus 162, I mean, plus 162, he hit this number one, two, three, four, five, six straight games. I guess, right? I guess. He's not a big time 3-point volume shooter, but I'm going to take a stab at it. Not an official play, but I'm definitely going to take a stab at it. Now, let me rewind it back here to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray has played 40 minutes in three straight games, right? So the usage is going to be there. Um, he's the usage is going to be there, man. With that type of usage, his points prop is in play. I mean, it just is what it is, right? That many shot attempts. He's over this number 2 of 3 once this year. Can he sell? You damn right he can, right? You damn right he can sell. I usually like his points around 21.5 at 22.5. It's whatever though. But I can't talk you off of it. Guards are over this 3-point line in three straight games. He had been dropping dimes. We know he can get busy on the dimes, but it's at 5.5. I don't know if I want to get there or not, especially with all the shots that he's been taking. It might just be the points, right? And then, how about without Aaron Gordon? He's over his points line in the month of February coming into March, every game without Aaron Gordon. One, well, February, except for the first February game. But he's had you might as well, I mean, outside of this 19 point and the 7 points, he's just about had 20 points at least. So, he's been playing pretty good there, right? Um and the minutes, right? So and the rebound. And what about his assists in that instance? Okay, he's over in 5 of 10. He's over this 3.5 rebound line. All right, well, Jamal Murray is in play. He is in play. Cannot talk you off of that. Damn. Christian Brown threes. Um, so who get to start? Russell Westbrook. Mm, Michael Porter Jr. Hmm. It just this really makes me like Randall more though. You know, a lot of this stuff is reverting back to Randall for me. Having Porter Jr. out there that don't want to play no defense, and you'll be starting him and Christian Braun and Murray and Russell Westbrook, like, and Joker. Them motherfuckers don't want to stick no defense. But hey, and yeah, much like Cat, right? You get Rudy Gobert out there, and shit, you're gonna have to step out here, right? Joker can make you step out here for this three, right? So I'm gonna automatically like this 1.5 threes. Much like for Cat, you know what I'm saying? He's over this line in 6 of 10 versus this team. But in general, he's over this line in his last two of his last 3 games in 4 of 10. We know he could get busy, right? We know he could get busy. So it is what it is. All his numbers are in play. Can't talk you off nothing for Nikola Jokic, man. If you want to get there, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He's got a triple double and triple double in 4 of his last 10 games. Head to head versus this team. Mm, that's interesting. His last 10 games, including the playoffs, he ain't had a triple double versus them. So a lot of them lines are a lot of playoff lines. Mm, except for these two right here. Hmm, interesting. I guess that concludes. I guess that concludes this stream. It's been a weird stream. It's a lot of good spots. I mean, a lot of spots that I'm not pointing out. I mean, like Joker, like you can do what you want to do. All these spots here. Let me look at the injury news and we'll talk about the plays. I'll give you guys the plays. Grayson Allen, doubtful. Keontae George, out. Mm. Where's the rest of the Utah news since y'all want to rule him out? Okay. Well, running back, right? Um, Dort, parlay piece, 3.5 rebounds. Aaron Wiggins, the 1.5 threes. I like the spot for him, right? He's over this line probably like 7 or 8 of 10. Just a parlay piece. Official play, Chet Holmgren, 15.5 points. LaMelo Ball, strong lean towards the over. I like the spot for him for rebounds and assists. Josh Green, like, whatever, bro. I mean, you don't even got to go there with him, man, but it's a parlay piece. Miles Bridges, he won't be denied from the usage. From a usage standpoint, he's definitely in play for this 23.5. And I got that up there twice. Mark Williams, I played the double double, right? Not saying you got to, his minutes been kind of weird. I played the double-double. I'm not saying it's an official play, but I played it. Official play, 7.5 assists for Ja Morant. Bradley Beal, I like the spot for Bradley Beal. I just think he's going to draw that matchup with Fred VanVleet. Lean towards the over points. Nick Richards for value on Bet Rivers. You get a double-double at plus 370. If you know, you know. Regular rebound line, I'm playing it. Just going to have to crack me upside the head. Dylan Brooks, 3.5 rebounds. Look, give me over 3.5, man. God, dog, man. Keep your hands to yourself, bro. Alper Sengun, double-double is a parlay piece. I'll use that. He is in a great spot. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes ballistic here versus this team. I'm just telling you that right now. Davion Mitchell, the spot for him, the 2.5 rebounds is in play. Not nothing I'm raving over. Bam Adebayo, just looking at the matchup, if he's playing the 4, they don't have nobody for him, man. Straight up. If he's playing the 4, like whatever, man. He's not and offers he's been killing it. Lean towards the over. Official play, 2.5 threes plus 158 for Karl-Anthony Towns. I'm 2 for 2 for this number, going 3 for 3. Karl-Anthony Towns, good spot for assists for him. Portland giving up the most assists to the centers in the league, 2.5 assists. I'm gonna probably play that too. I'm gonna play the threes and play the assists. Hopefully you hit both. Play them single, straight up. Good spot for Anthony Simons, 2.5 rebounds. Keep in mind, his usage and all that shit has been through the roof, right? So whatever you want to do as far as points wise or something like that. But me, this just the rebounds is just being out there for 30, 35 minutes. Conley has historically crushed this number versus this team, and as of late, 1.5 threes. Julius Randle, 5.5 assists. It's been a wagon for me. I'm taking it. Julius Randle, the rebounds and assists looks pretty good. Denver's been getting bodied as of late. I'm probably going to play that too, right? With no Gordon. Now, as I said, with no Gordon, his rebounds are starting to look. His points starting to seem like they could be something that's in play as well. That probably automatically puts a PRA in play, maybe. Christian Braun over this number in like 3 straight games. Give me the 1.5, win, lose, or draw. At plus 175 on DraftKings, I like that value. And Joker, he's Joker. Minus 110 for 1.5 threes. Come on here. Step on out here, right? Give me the over. And then last but not least, I'm blindly betting this, even if it's a parlay piece. I meant to go look at it. My fault. Got to look at Dante DiVincenzo. Got to, right? Dante DiVincenzo. Nas Reed too. You got to look at him, right? Dante DiVincenzo, threes. Lately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is this? He's over this number in 10 straight games. Oh my God. 2.5 threes in a parlay piece. You can get the 4 if you want to. He's over this number in 10 straight games. I'm definitely using it, some shape, form, or fashion. His numbers versus Denver. I didn't look at his numbers versus Denver, but he's 50% to this number here. Whatever, bro. It is what it is, right? Give me the over 2.5 threes for Dante in a parlay piece, of course. You can also look at Nas Reed. The more I look at it, I'm starting to want to bet on. These boys here, Minnesota boys. I'm starting to want to bet on them guys, right? Straight up. What's the line here? Oh, yeah, I'm starting to want to take this 4. I'm starting to want to take this 4. Right? So I just added Dante DiVincenzo threes there. Another quick look here before I get out of here. I already gave you guys the officials. You not to, the officials. I give you guys the officials one more time. Even whether it's a official parlay piece, Dante DiVincenzo 2.5 threes. Official play 1.5 threes for Joker. Official play, man, 1.5 threes for Braun. The 5.5 assists for Julius Randle. Official play, man. Conley 1.5 threes. Damn, it's a strong lean, man. I'm playing it. Not official, but I'm playing it, right? 2.5 rebounds, 2.5 threes, 5 official plays for Karl Anthony Towns there, right? Uh, where else are we? Where are we? Bam in a bio. Nick Richards, 8.5 rebounds. That's number 6. Um, John Morant, that's number 7. Number 8, Mark Williams. Number 9, Chet Holmgren. 9 official plays. Peace out.